Hey, I guess it's working. Better turn this volume down. There we go. Dennis and Mike. We got two guys here. So there's three of us now. A little small group, I guess. This is my my first attempt at this kind of a live stream. So I figured, let's give it a test run. See what happens. Nick Pixel. Nick Pixel's the first official super chatter on this channel. He had to do that, Thanks, buddy. This was not planned. I just kind of threw this together and just kind of figured it out. You know what I mean? So how's it been, Nick? I haven't talked to you in a while. Clint's here. Boy, we got a couple people coming. I was not expecting anybody. It's kind of late here for me, Wish I would have prepared myself a little more. I'm still working on the shop. You want to take a look? I brought more of the Horde in. Let me show you what I got going on here. Yeah, the new place is great. I like the shop is coming together better. I still got to get all my lighting. I decided to put this table here. This is going to be my kind of where I lay my parts out, and kind of get things moving. Can you see the Horde? Oh, it's ugly. So you guys, when you see this, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, that's bad," but it is ugly. 3 truckloads. 3 truckloads of souls. New shops, coming together kind of slow, I guess. I've been holding out on the lumber. I decided that I'm going to go ahead and use some of the lumber that I have stockpiled that's supposed to be for like furniture type stuff, but I'm just going to use it because it's probably never going to get used for all that. My wife just chimed in. Said, "Is that all your chainsaws?" Well, there's still 8 or 10 down there at the other place. So, yeah, there's still a few more. Tasman's here. She says, "I feel like you had more." Well, I didn't show the whole pile. It's bigger than you realize. So you guys that just came coming in here, Nick Pixel decided he wanted to be the first super chatter of the channel. Make sure you guys thank him for me. Oh, Andrew. That guy. Let me show you something. I was going to save this for a video, but as Kane says, Santa Saul strikes again. He sent me another one. I'm going to have fun with this one now. I want to try to find a side cover on for it and get it running again. See what I can do with it. It's a Makita. Yeah, that Andrew guy is crazy. Hey, Tasman, yeah, that's a good idea on the shipping us all around the world. I thought about doing something similar to that a while back. I was thinking about porting up a saw and setting it around on like a chain and just have everybody sign it. But I never got around to it, you know. It's good to see you actually taking the steps. Yeah, everybody's starting to miss Nick. He, I still watch the bump start lawnmower video. I can't help it. B Husky's here. 307's here. Man, everybody's coming in. Somebody needs to call Simple Man. It might be past bedtime for him. Yeah, thanks guys on 1,000. That was a struggle. The last 100 or 200, those are the hardest to get. I'll tell you what. I learned a lot about how YouTube works, you know. If you guys ever want some assistance on some of that, I'll be more than happy to help you. This is not my first time live. I've done it before. I did 3 different videos. The first time was way back in the beginning. That video don't even exist anymore. Then I did it 2 other times. It was, I think only like 10 people showed up, but that's back when I had like 50 subs. I just kind of wanted to give it a try out, you know. But this is the first official post 1,000 subscriber live stream. Hey, B Husky, I was the same way a long time ago. I was a long time ago. I was that way. I can't text Simple Man because I'm using the phone as a camera. I should have thought about it, but that's all right. This was intended to be a test video. I wasn't expecting this many people to show up and say hey. But thanks guys for showing up. It's kind of cool, you know. What did I do to change that? Just start talking. Kind of. You got to learn how to turn the camera around towards you, to your face, you know. And then you end up making 100 videos and never posting them. It's kind of like practice, you know. You got to build up to it, you know. Now I played bands for. I couldn't even. I think I started in mid '90s on bands, you know. So playing on stages and all that. I was just up there playing guitar, and I guess you can say that kind of helped me get past the shyness a lot. Hey, thanks 307. He might be in bed though. I kind of waited a little late. Jay Ferris with a super chat. Thanks. Super chat number 2. Number 2. Thank you for the tip. Importing the transfers. Open them up on my VI 955. Didn't touch the exhaust or intake. Dry fire here. I'm telling you to run it right now. Yeah, so be careful because what I'm doing here is testing. So just, I would not suggest copying me until we've gone through the testing and made sure things were exactly as we wanted them, you know? Butler sent me one too? What? Or did he send? Oh my goodness, Butler sent me a super chat. I missed that. Look at that. That's hard to catch them when you're chatting, you know? Thanks, Butler. Wow. So Butler is number 2 and Jay Ferris is number 3. First three super chatters. And I got to figure out why when Jay Ferris posts something, I got to hit an approve button. I don't know why. Yeah, Tasman's got good advice there. Try to talk like you're talking to your favorite person in the world. By everybody, you like coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I'll use it. I'll get myself a water or something. I'm trying to get away from the soda, you know? Soda and tea. I find that's hurting me more than anything. Oh boy, we got a moderator here. Watch out. Doug's here. B Husky. In for another super chat. Oh my lord, look at this. I feel special. I do. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like my birthday today. It ain't my birthday. We're not even close. That DM guy there, he's the one who sends me all the tools. You know, all the tools you keep seeing show up, it's him. He's the one. Look, 307 Joe, $20. Look at this guy. He just bought dinner for everybody. Wow. Yep, there's my wife. Her birthday's this coming Friday. We'll have to buy her a birthday present, huh? Boy. I think we're going to go swimming on Saturday. Look, 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 look. Butler, another one. He's the first one to do 2 super chats on a video. He said, buy water then. Boy, oh boy. Poured her a sol. We could do that. But she's, I don't remember. I don't think she's ever actually put a sol into wood. Maybe once. Cheap dinner, hot dogs or ramen? Hot dogs are common. Very common. Oh, Tasman. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm a special person. I don't know. I'm a giving person, I guess you can say. I'm not very attached to physical items, so I'm kind of that person. If I have something, I see somebody that could use it, there you go. She said she did run a chainsaw. Yeah, I remember that. I used to have a video on here. My wife was pregnant with Levi, and she was using my 45 for the first time. And she actually hit the target. Believe that. She did good. Doug, we like mac and cheese. We do. Mac and cheese and hot dogs. I mean, you're naming off a lot of our favorite meals. And pizza. We do a lot of pizza too. You want to try a giveaway sometime. Yeah. Maybe we should start giving them to you. Return the favor, huh? I'll tell you, this is weird, the delay. So I'm talking, and it takes about 30 seconds for you guys to respond to what I'm saying. So the delay there is weird. Clint with a 20. Holy cow. Go buy myself a shark chain. Are you saying something? I got plenty of chain. I got a lot of chain. I wouldn't say they're sharp. Yeah, did you own stock in the shipping service up there? He probably does. It's the much he ships out. You know what I mean? I got four saws sitting on this table right now that came from him. That guy. Look at all the chainsaw hordes. Rock of Ages is here. That guy's been he's been around for on this channel for a long time. He's a good guy. I actually have something here. Let me see if I can find it in this horde. Alright. So yeah. He doesn't know it, but Rock is receiving a saw. I never said anything about it. This is it right here. I've been holding on to this one for a while to send to him. It's the first ported saw on the channel. I'm sending it out to him. This is actually the first time he's finding out about this. I've been kind of keeping it secret. Yeah, the first ported Super XL Auto, I'm sending it to Rock. He has been shouting out, and heck, he raffled off a saw one time for charity and all this stuff. But this guy has just been doing so much good stuff. I got to send him the saw. You know, I can't help myself. It needs to be done. But I have another one here I'm going to build and give away too. These Super XL Autos are so common. I don't need 50 of them, you know what I mean? So let's find some new homes, you know? But Rock of Ages, man, he's been, from the beginning, I think he started watching the channel at 100 subs or something like that. He's been here for a while. I don't know, you know? He's been there since the beginning, so why not send him the first one? I could talk about this forever. I was hoping Rock would show up. I kind of wanted to announce that too, you know, while he was here. Rock, like Joe here, he's like, what are you going to do with a ported saw, Rock? And I think, you know, Rock, let's do some, how about some chainsaw carving, you know? I like your chainsaw carving content. I love that stuff. I like to see it. Are you asking me how many saws I have? I haven't counted recently. I stopped counting in the 30s. So let's say 50, maybe. Butler's giving away two more running saws. Man, P50s. Boy. Oh, B's wanting to know how many running saws I have. I should have read that correctly, shouldn't I? Runners, maybe half of them. Yeah, probably about half. Some better than others, you know. Sometimes the projects kind of get put to the side. They really started getting put to the side more once I started getting into porting. Because then I'm like, you know what, I'm probably going to port that saw, so why mess with it, you know? We'll just deal with it when we're porting it. So that's kind of where I went. I have to agree with Jay. Some of the coolest old saws ever. The P-Series, they are cool saws. I don't have a single one, though. You only got 4, B. Well, we might have to take care of that someday. I got another Super XL here. I got getting ready. I want to give it away, but I haven't decided who. Maybe you can be on that list, huh? You probably noticed a lot of saw donations come in too, and if it's Super XL auto donation coming in, I'm just fixing them up, porting them or whatever. I'm sending them back out. I have the ones that I want to keep. So. Butler. Ay, ay, ay. He says he can fix that problem. No P series saws. Ay, 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 ay. You only got one ported saw, Joe, or J. How do you say that? Joat. Jote. The 307. I'll just say 307. My iPad froze up. There we go. There it comes. Now we're coming to once. I see. Jack of all trades, huh? Yeah, he probably will, knowing him. Have I ever ported a Super Easy or XL1? That's on my to-do list. I have one apart, actually. No, I don't. I was going to do one. My cool one. Let me see. It's probably buried. I have a West Coast version of a Super Easy I plan on porting. I don't like the reed cage, though, so I've been playing around and trying to figure out a way to get rid of the stock reed cage, or whatever, not really reed cage, but the stock reed. I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of it and putting something more modern in. I want to do that before I really get into, I want to figure that out before I get into the porting. I just haven't got it figured out yet. Jay Ferris, don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, we only got 11 thumbs up. That 20 watching right now, so, 50%. Butler, I have one ported saw. I did it 3 years ago. Still alive, but freaking tired. Frig fan tired. Alrighty. Rock says, I'm back. I had to go do a little jig. He must be celebrating. He's getting a saw. Ported $3.95. Cool. Yeah, that would have been cool if he videoed the jig. That would have been awesome. Yeah, those little saws are cool. With the full wrap, yep, they are. Here, let me see if I can find a saw here for you. Some of the new guys may have never seen this one. Another Super XL Auto, but this is the only one I've ever seen with a full wrap handlebar. Never seen it before. I saw it and I had to have it. I have yet to fire this saw, not once. We're gonna have to do that soon. I'd have to say these Super XL Autos are some of my favorites, though. They are. May not be the biggest and fastest, but they are definitely a cool saw. Probably a good reason why they've been around so long. Boy, I missed a lot. Sean Marshall, hello. Build a full wrap for your Super XL. Yeah, you'll never find one to buy. Yeah. If I was ever given a Homelight 520, would I go through it? Yeah, I go through all of them. uh, it's kind of hard anymore going through some of the older ones though. I gotten into the porting a little bit more, so it's about it's time, you know. Yeah, it's definitely a wide body. Simple Man. Hey, Simple Man came. There we go. Simple Man. He's a moderator, so watch out. Hey, Smitty, it's a happy day. I got my 17th saw, and it's a Steel Oath 38 AV 60cc. It's much different than the Huskies I'm used to. The guy didn't want any money, but I owe him a repair or something. Hey, that's a good thing to have. L3D. It might be better if you send me an email. If you look on the front page of my channel, the About section, it's right there. I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to find this after all the. It'll be tomorrow till I can get in here and get looking. Yeah, it does. That 925 does look lonely in pieces, doesn't it? Hey, Simple Man. McPixel was our first super chatter. You missed it, and we gave away a saw. I told Rock that I'm going to send him my first ported Super XL auto. He ended up leaving for a little while so he could go dance a jig. But yeah, we're having fun here tonight. Any progress on the wood burner? Is that for me? Because for me, it's going to be a chore. I got to pull a wood burner out of the old house, up a flight of steps, and the wood burner will be dragging on either side of the stairway to get it out. I'm gonna have to use rope and pulleys to get it out. It's gonna be rough. It's probably gonna take me half a day to get it out of there. We should all save old saws. They deserve a second or third life. Heck yeah, I agree with that. Oh, you might achieve Smitty status someday. I haven't been so active in seeking out saws anymore, you know? Two old 330 Homelight saws, both were abused but still run. Yep, that's good. Those 330s are really good saws. I used to have one, but it was in a runner. It was just pieces of one, and I ended up giving it to a gentleman that kind of collected the 330s. When am I going to be live again? Well, right now I don't have any schedule yet. So, this was kind of a test. I didn't realize it was going to be this easy. You know what I mean? My new setup for the Saw Workshop, oh, it's much better than the other one. As it gets completed, I got to get my shelves up. Hopefully I get the lumber this weekend and I can get the shelves up. And once that happens, then the clutter kind of disappears, That's the part that's bugging me is the clutter. And lights need to be a big priority. There's just not enough lighting. Skill L3D. I scored a Steel 032, 044, and a 271 for $300. All runners. Wow. I used to run in what was it, 036? It's been so long. 036 and 040 something. And there was a third one, I can't remember what it was. I worked maintenance, and those were my everyday saws, you know. But I haven't touched a steel or husky or anything in years. I think I'm thinking 10 years or more, probably more. One stop fat shop found an old blue one. This thing, my phone went haywire there. Is it still working? All right. It's not working on my iPad, so it's trying to refresh. L3D. I've been flipping saws. Have about 40 more home lights, a few more steels, a few Husqvarna at home to tinker with. Yeah, I used to flip a lot of saws. I've done that a lot. Later. Late. What? Butler's leaving. Oh boy. Surviving Maine on a 20-acre farm. I found you a couple of weeks ago. Not bad contact. Yeah. I actually watch your channel, buddy. So, I guess we found each other. You're actually one of the channels I watch a lot of. Um, Believe it or not, I actually watch a gentleman by the name of oh, I forget his name, Cayman, or I can't think of one. Think Cayman Reynolds or something like that. Uh, Beekeeping. I watch a lot of that guy's channel too. I like beekeeping videos. Oh, I was halfway done. One stop. I was halfway reading your message whenever my I got distracted. An old blue 50 cleaned it, put fuel lines, and it's a runner. Oh. So I have one of those 150s, but I never tinkered with it and got it running. It's just kind of sitting here on the to-do list. But I believe it'll run without very little effort at all. Phantom 1. Good night, buddy. And you stay safe out there. All right? Butler, see you later as well. You're checking out as well. I know it's late. I chose to go late. I know. So what makes that stove strictly for coal? It's not strictly coal. It will burn wood, but it's designed for coal. They got large grates in them and stuff. And if you burn wood, you're going to burn your wood a little faster because of how much air they move through the wood. Yeah, they don't shut it down quite as much. The grates are cast iron, you know, because of the sustained high temperatures of coal. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You can burn both. You can burn both in it. I just I think I'm going to burn mostly wood, so I'd rather stick a wood burner in that burns wood more efficiently than what this coal burner would do. What time do I have? It is after 10, a couple of minutes after 10, according to my iPad. Now, this is the first time this iPad's been turned on in a year, so I think it's up to date. I don't know. One stop there. I don't know about the linkage. I've never touched one yet. I will, though, one of these days. Mac 131 must be working on a Mac. Yeah, he must be. Maybe he's working on fixing the squish on that one. You never know. We're an hour ahead of you. Simple man, me and my wife were just talking about you this evening about thinking, boy, it'd be kind of cool to go down there and pay a visit, you know? Hang out a little bit, take the camper or whatever. I have vacation in November, but I was thinking, boy, I don't know if the weather's so good down there, you know? Especially if we take the camper. I think that's about hurricane season for you, isn't it? Sean Marshall, do you build home lights for people? I would like to have a 330 spiced up. Uh, yeah, it's possible. Um, I don't really charge, I guess you could say. I've had people send me saws, um, send me money and stuff, but I don't invoice a bill or anything like that. I don't charge a fee for my work, maybe for the parts and stuff, but that's about it. Things like the super chats and the the monetizing of the channel and all that. That's all I'm hoping to get to pay for the hobby. Really, that's kind of what I'm hoping to get out of it, just to help pay for the hobby. Um, well, holy cow, Indiana Doug just 1999. Wow, boy, you're one of the first super chatters of the channel, buddy. Hey everyone, love the porting series, Smitty. Thanks for being a cold dude. Oh, I'm just another guy. Uh, so you know, I don't know. I'm just a guy. Uh, I kind of got interested in porting and because I was around dirt bikes and ATVs and stuff, and we had a dirt drag strip for that stuff, and I kind of got exposed to it, and that's kind of how this developed, you know. So I like torque. Torque is what matters in that world, and I guess it kind of helped with the saws. But I don't know. I missed a lot. Boy, I was talking. Simple Man, come on, it'd be great. Hurricane season ends November 1st, according to Beach Lover. Thank you, Indiana. I wanted to say I've lined your channel and I've watched your channel and content since I found you. I'm guessing the live streams are so great for the saw community. I love it. Try to attend everyone if that's okay. I'm not stopping you, buddy. You come right on ahead. Uh, Again, there's no schedule. This is, you know, we got 3 boys and stuff, and I guess you can say that priorities, you know. Now I can buy 2 sharp chains. Yep, I can buy 2 sharp chains now. B Husky, where in is that North Dakota? B Husky, you live in North Dakota? My brother's headed to South Dakota right now. You know why? Tasman says the 130 rips 28-inch full house is where it's at, brother. Hey, you know, that's a mild pork job. Uh, we can make it hotter. I don't know if it. I don't know how much they'll take. I never built one to the point that you know it ate its own. You know what I mean? That it destroyed the motor or whatever. But one of these days. But I do know I can make it hotter than that. And if you ever want to explore that, Tasman, I'm game. I have yet to get somebody to tell me to turn one up all the way. I'm waiting for that day. I don't guarantee it lasts more than 5 minutes though. Am I able to check email while we are on? Probably on the iPad, but my iPad is not connected to my email. So I'd have to get it connected to the email. My phone is, but my phone's being used for the camera right now. So I'll have to wait. Yeah, that 130 is a good runner. If you watch some old videos of the 130, go back in time. And I think it's the first time I really sunk it into wood. Compare that to where it's at now, and you'll see a difference. You'll see where I turned the saw down. You'll see it. Sit man, turn all my Super XL all the way up. There's things we can do to the Super XLs. I'd like to get some custom pistons made for them. You know, something that'll let me get the squish to where I want it and do all the numbers that I want and turn them up as far as I want and all that. But I'd have to get custom pistons made. B, that's a long ways from here. I thought maybe you were on the west side. I missed something again, didn't I? Hey, there's my brother. Says he's in Indianapolis. He's on his way to Sturgis. So he made it from Central Pennsylvania to Indianapolis today while riding his motorcycle. That's a haul. Check out his YouTube channel. He posted there. It's Randall Rides. Watch his YouTube channel. He's putting up videos on the whole journey. Tasman, I'm starting to play with muffler stuff now. Imagine that, hey? Yeah, home lights, they like rich and they like back pressure. That's what home lights are. Their exhaust port is so freaking big that the muffler will do a lot. You can really play with that muffler and see a whole new world of where it'll go. One stop, I think I was telling you once, Smitty, I wanted to try to cast and machine a custom piston. Maybe if you gave me the specs, I could try it. Could send you one. Would that be easier? Because, I don't know, I don't think I have any brand new ones. No, I don't have any brand new ones. I'd rather give you a brand new one to spec, but I don't have any. I just keep reusing the old ones, mostly. As long as it's not too far going, you know what I mean? But I'd like to get one with a longer skirt. Make the skirt probably, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch longer or so. And I'd be able to adjust the squish then as much as I wanted to. See that? Randall Rides? Sturgis bound. Yep, on the motorcycle too. He's making the journey on the bike. Watch his YouTube channel. You get to see it all. LD3. Rochelle, you need to tease him with the pictures I just sent. Oh, oh, boy. Something's going on behind my back. B Husky, I opened up the muffler on my Super XL and it pulls chain pretty good now. Seems to be held back before. I actually find the other way around to be better to myself. So these mufflers here, they don't seem to perform as well as these mufflers. For some reason, I don't know why. Every time I pick up a Super XL Auto that has one of these mufflers, I can tell it has a little bit more torque, which would be coming from more back pressure. And you can tell from looking at them, they are definitely restricted more. But that's the results I find. I'm missing a lot of these. Let's see here. What's my opinion on the C-Series home lights? Oh, they're older and heavier and stuff. I haven't got to dig into one yet to see what the internals look like, to see how restricted they are, see what you can do with them. But, you know, we'll see. I plan on doing that here as soon as possible, actually. One stop fast. I need to change the wrist pin location, right? Not so much. If the skirt was just a little longer, the wrist pin would be fine, I think. B Husky 307. The money was good, but the people not so much. Whoops. Once yeah. So my brother says good night. Randall rides, so make sure you check out his YouTube channel.
Good night.
Oh, my wife came to visit.
I'm showing you those pictures.
Oh boy. 520. I've never had one in my hands. Never. Those are cool saws. Okay, go ahead. Thanks, buddy. That's a cool saw. Really cool saw. Thanks a lot, man. I don't have one. I've never had my hands on one. I'd like to put it in the wood and see what they do. I plan on porting a zip one of these days. I think that'd be fun.
Oh my goodness, Brian. What the heck?
My wife just saw the horde. She definitely had a response. And that's not all of them. There's still another 8 or 10 to come up. Do with it as I please. Thanks, buddy. That's freaking awesome.
You can give it to me.
Ay, ay, ay. But hey, guys, it's almost 10:30 here, and I got to get to bed to get up for work.
Ooh, I'm in there.
I wasn't expecting this to last this long. I wasn't expecting it at all. But I want to say thanks to you guys. This is the first. I mean, you're all the first. The super chatters. You guys are all the first super chatters, and this was absolutely a spectacular evening. I loved every second of it. Rock, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever you want to call it. You're about to have fun with a saw. So, I just gotta say, good evening, later, and all that stuff. I'm trying to ramble on while you guys post all your messages. That's what I'm doing. I'm stalling. Night, guys. Oh boy, there's a whole list of them. One Stop, Doug, Tasman, Proteus, B. Oh boy, Clarence, Simple Man, 307, Brock. Oh, who did I not? Who did I not say?
Beach lover.
Beach Lover.
That's bestie.
The L3D. What does L3D stand for? I have a feeling I know, and I just can't remember. But hey, if I missed your name, sorry, but we'll catch you guys, and good night. All right. You gonna wave? Gonna wave? I don't
I
know how
have
to.
bedhead.
Let's get this thing off. Luke's 3D printing. Ah, there we go. 3D printing. Ooh, I got ideas. I need custom rig cages. How hard is it to design one of those? We should talk. Alrighty. Later, guys. And Simple Man, yep, I'll let you know. I'm just going to stall here for a second. Alrighty, I'm just going to close this out somehow. Do I want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Good night. And